determination, laser focus, banging on they door, they taking notice.
Okay, Coach, thank you. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is in Uptown Charlotte, North Carolina at Bank of America Stadium. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Los Angeles Rams and the Carolina Panthers. Fielded about a yard deep. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down is Murray. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, and we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line.
Good job, man.
Good job. Pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Watch it. Switch.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. That's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And he'll take this in at the 1-yard line. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Rams will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. Ezekiel Elliott, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 10-yard line.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Mike, check 33. 33. I'm coming after you. Alert. Hey, Charlie.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 2nd and 12, Allen gets this into the hands of N'Keal Harry. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage,
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. They were able to win last week despite him being sacked 4 times. They might need to tighten the reins a little bit, or this one may not end in another victory.
You're right about that. They can't count on just winning the game no matter what happens. They can't let the accumulation of hits and harassment in the pocket get to their quarterback. Got to stop that, give him clean lanes to throw the football in order to have a better chance to win again this week.
21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Panthers will take over in terrific field position. And a quick throw here, that's complete. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 36-yard line.
Let's get some penetration here. Let's get some penetration.
Oh, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And some room to run now. Touchdown, Carolina. In for the score. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
It's never fun for a defense to run on the field knowing that they're having to defend a short field. Just the idea of trying to limit an offense in that position, daunting for a defense.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And this is their third drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. A first down run for Elliott, not going to pan out. He'll, in fact, wind up losing a couple. A loss of 2 there, second down. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
On second and 12, Allen. Complete. It's Johnson. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
Allen now on first down. Stepping up, he'll try and run. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on first and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion, or even worse, an interception.
Hey, Haywood!
From midfield, here's Allen. And the catch made by Johnson. 7 yards there and a first down.
Round 80! Alert, alert, alert!
First down.
Hey, exit!
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with second and a yard.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run. For it, and he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Mike check 33. 33.
To throw again on second down. Allen, Samson Abukum. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8.
Hey, wahoo! Kill, 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 turn it up! Bring it, guys. Bring it.
So the shotgun snap to Allen.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Going quickly out wide to Moore. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Watch twist. Watch the twist.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
With the score after 7. Rams nothing.
Hey, hold on. Watch the pass. Check it.
It's going to be a gain of 6 on the keeper, but it leads to a 3rd down.
Well, they certainly got dented with that first down run, so now they've got to be back on their heels a little bit as a defense.
3rd and 4.
The Rams go nickel here defensively on 3rd.
Mike 50. Let him know, let him know. Let him know, let him know. Hey, Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Coming to you, coming to you.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Murray's pass.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender is making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant to the flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position, backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a one-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Hey, Delta.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Got a man open. That's Harry. And they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Let's go.
Allen from the gun on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And to be frank, they're just in a tough spot. It's only November. already eliminated from playoff contention. I know their fan base doesn't want to hear that, but that's the case. What are they fighting for now going forward?
You know exactly what they're fighting for is that word that some people don't want to hear, but it's pride.
Draft. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was going to go draft, but pride's better, right?
You know something? You're right, because that's part of it, but that's two different mindsets. That's front office mindset, draft position, where are we going to be and what do we need to get? And then the players and the coaching staff right now, pride. Can they win some games and feel better about themselves despite the fact they have no shot at the playoffs? They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Go. 54, right there. 54, Mike. Man out. Set. Cut. 1-7. Check, Mike, 54. Mike.
On 2nd and 9, Murray. That's complete to the running back, Nyheim Hines. The 20, 10, touchdown, Carolina. Nyheim Hines, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy, who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42-yard line. Great return.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25. Plays. Down 2 touchdowns early. Probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points. Get that 0 off the board. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. To throw, it's Allen. He gets this one to Johnson. There he goes, right side. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A big play there with touchdown number 8 on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. The point after is good, and that'll make our score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Check 31.
And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a Panthers first down, 17 yards on the play.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Watch the run, watch the run.
Murray now on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Let's go, defense. Our time.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
What we got? What we got? What we got? Right there. 54. Right there. Right there. 54. Let's go deep, tighten up.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Murray. It's caught inside the 25. That one good for 37 yards.
It's a gain of 37. That's another
On 1st down, it's Hines, and he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7.
Keep playing all day. Let's get it.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that's going to make it 3rd down and 10.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Hands in. Check, wheel. Motion, check, check, check. Shift. Hey, alert 3, alert 3. Check it out.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
But when it all comes together and you get the field goal block that's been designed, that's been drawn up, everyone has to feel good about it on that side of the ball. How about that one there? To the left side, knew what they had. That's where they wanted to be, and they got their designated guy turned free.
So now a chance for points in the opposite direction after the blocked field goal. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
Let's go, let's go.
So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
On 1st down, Allen. That one complete to Elliott. Spinning past him. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. Throwing again on 2nd down. Allen escaping the pressure right. This complete to Lockett.
Come on, baby, let's go. Get excited. Let's go, let's go.
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
Motion. 51 to Mike.
Now Elliott. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. As they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Throwing now is Allen. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Johnson was the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd and goal. Allen now on 3rd and goal. Johnson the intended target. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead. Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation. Or go 4 verticals because why not? Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Allen now looks to throw. And this one complete to Smith. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20.
And the Rams first down.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. And that's caught inside the 35. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 34. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. Shoves him aside. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
This is Elliott, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Allen. Looking for Harry. He airs it out deep. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So a decent drive there to start the 3rd quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer. Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory. He's going to be stopped here with a penalty marker on the field. I'm not sure what this is about. The face mask moves him all the way out past the 40 now for 1st down. First down, Murray. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. Myles Garrett in there for a big one. That is sack number 200 for his career. It ties him with Bruce Smith for the all-time NFL record. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got. Kill. Trump. Hey, turn it up. Here we go. 50. Mike 50. Bring it. Mike's 50. I'm coming. Mike 50. Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come on here. Come get some.
Murray with a 3rd and long. A nice pickup of 23 on the 3rd down conversion. They'll run on 1st down. It's Hines. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 46-yard line.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hines. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Ready? Hey, check. Mike 50. Not here. Up. Let's go, baby. They turn over. Get that ball. Hey. Get that ball. Hey, switch gears. Hey. Alert. Mike's 50. Here we go.
2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
On the set, 54. Mike 54. Watch out. Watch the screen.
From the 24, Murray. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
At the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and
1. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard.
Rabbit. Joker. Okay, he's checking.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Just enough to get the 1st down there with a 1-yard pickup.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Touchdown. 54 Mike. Army. No. Off. 81. Rush in.
Draw play. This is Hines. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
You got him. You got him.
No gain on the play there. Second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Panthers out in front and in control of the football as well as we begin quarter number 4.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Kyler Murray, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Oh, Davis from the top rope. I like it. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. And here's Allen. Go throw again. And he fires one incomplete. N'Keal Harry was the intended target. And it's 3rd down.
Hey, Steve 6. Steve 6.
Operating from the gun. Allen got his man. That's Harry. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a first down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with.
Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time, and it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Rams on 3rd down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 16. Here's Allen to throw it. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Allen going to go on 4th down. This is Johnson. He's got it. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Allen to throw once more. He's going to float this one deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Johnson was the intended receiver, and now it's second down. Looking to erase a 2-score deficit here in the fourth quarter, going for some big plays.
Yeah, they certainly were. They just decided one shot, didn't they? Forget trying to move the ball downfield in small little increments. Let's go for the big one. But how about the defense playing situational football, looking at the scoreboard, realizing what can hurt us most? The deep shot. They played it well.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
Now on 3rd and 2, they're going to elect to throw with Allen. Catch is made by Harry.
Let's go.
Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Los
I
Angeles.
smell fear in that offense. I smell fear.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves.
And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. N'Keal Harry hit touchdown number 8 on the year as his guys are back within a single score. Allen eluding the pressure right. And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points that gets them back within a field goal. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosazon to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Come on now, let's go.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
A second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now, to stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. From the gun on 3rd down. Murray. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them, because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
So the face mask gets him a free 15 to start the drive.
Kill.
To the air, Allen. And he's going to have the hook up here with Harry. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. Now Allen. Robinson's got it. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
Let's go.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
First down.
Mike check 33. 33. Let's go.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Here's Allen. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down. Stopped at the Panthers' 44.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play of this football game. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. He finds his man Johnson. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Elliott on first down, got to get this back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. There to make the tackle, Samson Abukum. He's back to throw, and that's Elliott, complete. Give him 2 yards on that play, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Back to throw. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. We've seen some big kicks in the NFL the last few years, and that one might just rank right up there.
And you know you can hear the crowd react, right? But I was focused in on the sideline and watched them absolutely erupt. I don't know how many of them thought that he was actually going to make that kick, but how about how they felt when the ball went over the post?
At their own 25-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play. But if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that.
We own it.
The delay of game backs them up 5, 1st and 15. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. He didn't, so it's incomplete. Boy, that one really could have turned this thing upside down.
Second down and 15 yards to go.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Check, crunch, crunch, crunch. 6 guys. Check.
And he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
3rd and 10.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Mike, check 33. 33.
To throw is Allen. Flushed out right. Zeke with a shake and bake. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 4 quarters not enough. We're all even, and to overtime we go.
How much fun is this for everyone who's watching the game? How much fun is it for us to see this one get an extra period to get settled?
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Just like that. 25. Check 25. 25.
They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
As we said, they control their own destiny now. 3rd and 8 situation. A tough spot here in overtime on the opening drive.
Let's get off the field. Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Get him off. Rest. Take off.
First throw of overtime for Murray. Touchdown, Carolina! Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for the Panthers, it's a win they needed, if for nothing else than their sanity, as they move to 4-6. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the New England Patriots. Meanwhile, for L.A., it was a game they really needed as they drop back to 4-6. And they'll be off to Minneapolis next week for a look at new U.S. Bank Stadium and a date with the Vikings. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everyone.
Yeah.